Ray, Crowbar Gym. Let's see if I can bring it down a little bit more like that. Perfect. All right, cool. So I'm gonna just recap some stuff that's been going on here at the gym. So usually about this time too, just because it's important, everybody made their New Year's resolution and their whatever it is. About this time, usually everybody starts giving up on their New Year's resolution. A lot of it has to do it's called realistic expectations. Okay. Any goal should be just like anything else. You should have a yearly goal, right? And then you should break down that goal, all right, with small goals that you can achieve throughout the year. It's better if you write everything down at the end of the day. And I, as much as I use technology, what you really need to do, okay, is actually use a 5x5 card every day. So you should write your big goals on a calendar or in a notebook where you have it all the time, where you look at it on a consistent basis. Some people call it a blueprint. Some people call it the mental theater, depending on what system you're using, okay? At the end of the day, it needs to be like a story, and you just start flowing on what you want to do. Then what you do is you break down those goals little by little to make sure that you're getting the best and the most possible outcome. Because the reality is that when you break those goals month per month, week to week, okay, then you hit those goals. Hey, I'm not perfect. I've used this system before, and I always go back to it, okay? The 5x5 card every day really helps you because you're not going to get like 20 things done, you know? I also like to do is where I break these goals down, right? I call them super important versus non-important. So there's like from 1 to 4, that's it. So the number 1, of course, it needs to be done right now, okay? And then 4 it needs to be done by the time the week is over, or it can be done in 6 months or something of that nature. You should also have a day where you're always looking at your goals and then reviewing those goals again, and then making sure that you're going in the right direction. You don't beat yourself up over these things or anything of that nature. Now, how does this pertain to your your New Year's resolution that most of you have probably given up on? Because that's probably what you have done. And it happens. A lot of people, usually about this time, they've wanted to either lose weight, get stronger, work out, be better in their, just technically maximize their potential or something of that nature. And the reality is that because of life, okay, they have the goal has gone to the wayside. There's also unrealistic expectations. Mind you, if you're doing something biological, okay, and you have a goal where you want to lose weight, okay, I have to remind people that it takes almost 7 days if you're trying to lose weight, okay, healthy, all right? We're not trying to lose weight from body size. Specifically, if you're a woman, if you're trying to lose body weight, okay, you're doing it wrong. What you want to do is you want to lose body fat and grow your muscle. The reason why you want to grow those muscles is because the more those muscles are effective and efficient, and there's actually muscle there, okay? The good part about that is that those muscles will be able to technically use the energy that you're technically bringing into your body. So that way you're healthier, because you can get, better shoulders, you can get symmetry is what it's called in like bodybuilding, right? We're not bodybuilding, but you want to take that approach because you want to get symmetry, okay? By the time 6 months rolls around, or the summer, okay, then you can actually go on a specific diet. And you don't want to go on this, you want to go on this diet for only 2 weeks, okay? Your eating plan, okay, should be done for the whole year, all right? And you should be eating to fuel your performance. I know a lot of you out there probably don't do it the way we do it at the gym, but if you're training, 3 to 4 times out of a week, or you're training 7 days out of the week, right? If you're not eating the proper food, okay, to fuel your performance, you're going to fail. Because if you're not getting the nutrition that you're supposed to get, okay, and then you're training hard, but you're training at a low rate, meaning your numbers are not going up on the bar. Okay, you're not able to push yourself harder throughout the workout. Okay, because if you push yourself harder on the workouts, okay, and you have the right fuel, it becomes easier to cut weight later on. Sometimes for some people, they'll have to actually eat more to actually lose more body fat, okay, because their workouts are more intense. And you'll see this a lot if you see like a woman doing powerlifting, for example. And I don't recommend that needs to be done, but it's one of the things that I see, and the reason why I see it that it works, okay, is because a lot of these women are hitting their body weight ratio. So let's say they're 100 pounds, 130 pounds, maybe 160 pounds, right? Maybe she's 170 pounds or something of that nature. Once they reach their maxes, okay, she's able to squat, almost 200 pounds now. She's able to get past 150 pounds. Then she's able to also lift her body weight with the bar or dumbbells, okay? And then she's able to do that maybe like 10 times. Then the muscle will grow. Even if it doesn't grow, it becomes more efficient in grabbing energy from the cell of the muscle, okay, to use as a form of energy. Also, if you're doing keto diets, if you're doing carnivore diets, if you're not ingesting carbohydrates, and when I say carbohydrates, I am talking about real food. I'm not talking about cakes, donuts, and junk like that. I'm talking about rice, like whole wheat rice, whole wheat, real whole wheat, doesn't bleach. I'm talking about, I'm talking about like real food, okay? And then of course the grease needs to be down. There's no grease. I don't care what people say. Oil is a processed food, okay? At the end of the day. So you need to be taking real food. People are like afraid to have a banana or have an apple. Don't worry about that. You need real food, guys. Okay? When you take in real food and you're working out hard, especially if you're an endurance person, okay? If you're doing running and you're also lifting and you have a sport, well, you need those calories, guys. Okay? So at the end of the day, what I want you all to focus on is focus on your health first. Okay? And then focus on your plan and have long-term goals, break them down, and get back on track, okay? Because by this time, a lot of you have jumped off the bandwagon of what your goal is, and you're having this vicious cycle. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this loose. I just got mad at a conversation I had previously with someone about what they need to be doing for themselves. Long-term goals. You're not going to get where you're going overnight. It's not going to happen. Be realistic, okay? Have a plan. Stick to it, all right? If you guys need help, you guys want to be trained here and you're in Leesburg, I have online classes too. I can do this via phone, email, okay? And I give you workouts and I just crunch your numbers. If you have dumbbells or bands at the house, okay? I can do it with low-tech stuff. If you want a real challenge and you want to get real results, you just come in. We'll put you on the ARX, Adaptive Resistance Exercise Machine, and boom, you do three workouts out of the week, 2 workouts out of the week, or even once out of the week. Then after that, I'm just going to talk about what you need to be eating as a plan, and then we'll get you there. All right, downtown Leesburg, Crowbar Gym out. Have fun, guys. Have fun. Stick to your goals. Don't be distracted.